possibilities of what could be is endless. It's just how you approach it. You have to approach it with not so much worry, not all this doubt gonna come from this. Babe, you gonna figure it out. You gonna see what's gonna come from it if you just do it. So hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Real Lene, and we are back with another video. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about approach, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about approach and making pancakes. I think that is very important when going into any situation that you approach it with a certain mindset. However you think that you should approach situations is how you're gonna approach that situation at that time. And sometimes when you approach situations certain ways, you believe that they should have a certain outcome. You have to remember that the end goal is for you. The end goal is for you. It's not for other people. So when you're thinking about like all of the different ways things could go, you have to think about which way would help you the best. And sometimes like if you might approach a situation with such a negative mindset because you feel like somebody owe you something, and while they may owe you an apology or whatever the case may be, you got to understand that sometimes people want what they want from you to give you what you want, and sometimes you gotta do what people you gotta play into people a little bit more just to get what you want. Why? Because it's for you. Understand, you hold the power. You are the one that holds the power in every situation. And sometimes you can have the intent of wanting to resolve something, and somebody can have the same intent, but it's not going to go how you think it is, because y'all both have a certain way of how y'all think things should be going, or y'all both think that if I approach it this way, then I'm going to get what I want. If I approach it this way, I'm going to get what I want. Babe, sometimes the way you don't want to approach it is the way you gotta approach it in order to get what you want. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes you might just want something from a situation, but you can't approach it with I want this, because some people gonna be like, well, I know that's what you want, but I'm not gonna give it to you until I get what I want. Or I feel like if I give this thing to you, then that means I'm not going to get what I want, or because I know that this is the last thing that you want, or because I know that this is the last thing that is going to keep me tied to you, I'm not going to give it to you until I get what I want out of it. Or I'm going to keep this thing so that I can continue to have access to you, because I know that we're going to eventually have to talk about this thing, reinvent. It's like it's going to be unfinished business. It's always going to be something else, right? So people will withhold things from you just by your approach. And that's why people be trying to use the things that you do. People be trying to use like what you do and like how you react to situations as like a scapegoat when things don't go their way. They still should be apologizing, but because you're coming off hostile and because you're coming off a certain way, they're gonna make sure that they blame them not giving you what you want on your reaction. That's what manipulation is. But also just how you approach your goals, how you approach the things that you want to do. Sometimes you got to approach things with an open mindset and understand that like nothing, first of all, in this life is ever that serious. Everything is going to work out if you want it to work out. That's first and foremost. We got to stop taking life so damn serious, because none of this shit is that serious. It's nothing wrong with taking yourself serious. I take myself very seriously, as you can see. Allow yourself the freedom of having fun, the freedom of a less stressful life by not taking life so seriously. Because you approaching life with the mindset of it being stressful, of you having to do so much in life with such a negative mindset toward life, you're going to continue to have that kind of life, because that's how you keep approaching life. Stop taking things so seriously, because that's when things start becoming serious in your life. Everything ain't meant to be serious, and everything ain't worth taking serious. Like people, things ain't just, sometimes things are just an idea. Sometimes things are just meant to make you do something, learn something, be aware of something. You never know what it's for until you do that thing and realize that you got something from that thing. Even though it wasn't what you expected to get from it, you still got something from it. So you have to like take that, be happy with what you got, and what you need, and the things that you thinking is going to happen, or how you think things are going to happen, it's never going to happen that way. It's going to happen completely different than what we all expected. Have a vision in your mind, and then let the outcome be whatever the outcome gonna be. But just know that I'm gonna get this thing, and know that my approach to this thing is gonna be lighthearted. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be abundant. It's gonna be what it needs to be in order for me to get this thing in the best way possible, especially if it's something that you truly desire. You have to approach it with not so much worry, not all this doubt, not all this I don't know what's gonna come from this. Babe, you gonna figure it out. You gonna see what's gonna come from it if you just do it. So in order to get what you desire, you cannot keep approaching life with the mindset of, oh, I got so much to do, I got all this to do, da, 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 da. No, I got all this to do. Like, I'm so busy, I'm so booked, I got so, because like, what if you want to be booked and busy one day, and you're praying for days and times to be booked and busy, but you're so worried right now about being booked, like you can't even handle being busy right now, and that's probably why you're not booked and busy, because you're not approaching it with a different mindset. You need to be happy and grateful that you're booked and busy, that you're busy, because that is more money coming into your pockets, more clientele. Just stop overanalyzing and overthinking the possibilities of what could be. The possibilities of what could be is endless. It's just how you approach it. And if you're ready to, are you ready to approach this thing with a different mindset? And that's why you always get tested. You always are getting tested, and that's why things from the past always resurface, because it's like, are you ready to approach this thing with a different mindset? Are you ready to move forward with this thing? Are you ready to move forward with your manifestations by approaching this thing differently, by thinking differently when it comes to this? Did you learn the lesson? Are you okay? Like, did it click yet? Everything that I thought had to come with me, everything that was so important to me at one point, when I got to this point, I didn't even need all that. You put so much into what you think's gonna come out of this. You don't know what's gonna come out of it, but you gotta understand what is meant to come out of it will come out of it, and that's what matters. What's meant to come out of it will come out of it. Because the outcome that you think you want might not even be the outcome that you really want. It's just what you think you want. It's what you think will make you feel good. It gives you that sense of whatever you think. Happiness, financial freedom, whatever you think this thing is going to. You might get it the way that you thought you wanted it, and realize you didn't want it that way at all. You might get it a different way and realize the way that it was done was the way that it was meant to be done, because that's the time you would have, and you're gonna look back on the time when you didn't have it and realize, oh, I wasn't meant to even have this thing. Keep approaching things with a positive mindset, because that positive mindset is going to get you to where you have to go. It's going to get you to where you want to be, because you'll understand that nothing is that serious. You'll also understand that, like, that's the quickest way to get what you desire. Stop worrying so much. You're gonna figure out the approach, and you're going to go after that thing, and then that thing may change up, or that thing may need a different approach now, and you might have to switch up the approach for anything that you're doing. So it's not necessarily one thing works a specific way, but for that time being, one approach might work better than any other. For anything in life that you want to do, one approach will work better than another, than the approach you've been trying to approach it. So, keep doing you, keep elevating, keep rising, and approach things with a better mindset than you have. Approach your dreams and your goals and your ambitions with the mindset of accomplishing it, but not accomplishing them like everything has to be hard. I gotta hustle, I gotta bust my ass, I gotta do this, because that may not be how you get it. That may not be what is needed. Or you might see something on social media that is telling you a certain way to be, and that's not the way that may work for you. Different strokes for different folks. You gotta figure out what works for you, what approach works best, what is helping me balance this in my life. If this is something that I care about, what approach is helping me balance most of, if not all of the aspects of my life. Like, that's what matters. That is how we get our desired success. That is how we get to where we want to be. Okay? Approach things with a better mindset than you have been doing. Because when you approach things with a better mindset, better things start coming toward you. Stop telling yourself you tired all the time. Approach your tiredness with the, you know what? I've been busy. I've been working hard. My money about to be big because I'm tired, but I'm about to get a good night's rest. I'm about to sleep so good. Approach it with that mindset of being grateful. All the things that you don't have in your life right now. Approach getting those things with the mindset of being grateful for everything that you already have. And you'll start to become more abundant. You'll start to become, things will just start working out for you a lot better than they have been. And if it's things that you genuinely love and care about and you want to pursue, stop, treat them unserious until they become serious. Treat your hobbies and your dreams and your goals unserious until they become serious. Why? Because all you need to know is that you're going to get to this thing, and I'm going to put in the work to get to this thing. And hey, it ain't serious right now, so I don't have to take it as serious. And watch how things come into fruition for you, boo. Wise words from Aubrey Lene, the biggest, the baddest, the best. This is Let's Have a Chat, and the chat has been had. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all social medias at Aubrey Lene. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.